相信咩？
Did he believe yet?
Gideon 講，嗰試一擺，嗰試一擺，
Gideon said, okay, what about let's do it one more time?
不力得，不力得，
Let's do it the other way
一
around.
擺哦，搖猛是大嘅，鼻頭是有水嘅，
Now this time I want the fleece to be dry, and then all around the ground will be wet.
有可能噃？
Would that be
即
possible?
冇可能嘅代志。
That is impossible.
就嚟講 OK。
God says, okay.
所以自己記得信，
So when he woke up in the
搖
morning,
猛是打，
the fleece was really
鼻
dry,
頭浪中是水。
but all around it, the ground was wet.
上帝好基甸知啊！
Now God was letting Gideon know,
你愛看什麼？
what do you want to see?
我你看什麼？
That is what I'll show
好
you.
啦，頭正代志，
So the first thing
我
is,
咪就問對哦。
let me ask you a question.
基甸安尼創我，上帝生氣伊未？
When Gideon did this, was God angry with him?
頭正
First thing,
唔通輕誇要求證據嘅人。
do not look down or despise on those people who want to see signs or proofs.
我同你講，
Let me tell you,
這個人啊，
this kind of
千
people,
朝無信心，
it is as if that they are lacking in faith.
但係這個人我幫襯咱連不了真罪代志。
But this kind of people can help us understand a lot of things.
咱嘅問題是，咱無相信，但是唔敢講。
Our problem is that we do not believe and yet we dare not verbalize it.
這真係基督徒嘅信心嘅問題。
This is the problem of the faith of many Christians.
其實心內有真濟問題，真濟 question mark， 真濟 question mark，
Actually, we have a lot of questions in our hearts,
但是唔敢講出去。
yet we dare not speak out.
咁唔敢講出去啊！
Why?
驚人笑咱無信心。
Why is it that we dare not speak up about it? Because we are afraid that people might say that we are lacking in faith.
哇！個你追教會接受都冇相信哦。
Oh, you're a deacon of the church and you don't even believe this.
哦，你是教會效力得你冇信心哦。
You're a cell leader in the church and you're lacking in faith.
我想咱明明冇100% 嘅相信，但是唔敢講出去。
Sometimes we do not believe it 100% and yet we dare not say it.
既然這個人真係實在真真這個冇假嘅，這個人。
But this person, Gideon, he was really very authentic. There was
我冇
nothing
相信，
false
我冇
in
相
him.
信。
I don't believe this.
Give me a sign。
Give me a sign.
OK。
God said,
上帝
okay.
冇生氣，
God-
冇責備，
God wasn't angry at him. God did not rebuke him.
好嘢誇。
God allowed him to see. 但是， But
第二樣代志，
second thing is,
請你唔得一生都叫證據。
we cannot be asking for signs or proofs all our lives.
嗱，你一生都需要誇。
If all your life, all you do is ask for signs to see,
你嘅信心一生都會進步。
then your faith is not going to grow all your life.
Yes，我信咱屬，即係舊上帝講，上帝啊，我實在無法接受這樣代志。你又講誇一個證據，
Sometimes we can say to God, God, I really cannot accept this. Can you show me a sign,
但
please?
是咱唔當規世人都按你要求。
But we should not forever be asking for signs all our
你
lives.
看咪，
Take a look at
你
this.
咁你見他講，
You say to your child,
你我爸爸帶你去日本鐵佗，
next year, Daddy is going to bring you to Japan for holiday.
你見他講什麼？
What would your child say?
我冇相信，
And if your child says, no, I don't believe it,
除非你有個 ticket，
unless you show me the ticket,
flight ticket，
flight
Cathay
tickets,
Pacific Japan Airline，
Cathay Pacific or Japan
唔
Airlines.
係我冇相信。
Otherwise, I won't believe it.
你講，呀，
You say, son,
咱決定咱 after worship 咱去食 buffet，
after worship service, let's go eat buffet.
我冇相信。
I don't believe it.
除非你講我皮包有紙冇紙，
Unless I see whether there's money in your wallet or
你
not.
若冇紙我冇相信。
If you do not have any money in your wallet, I won't believe it.
呀，
Son,
咱決定嚟去看 movie，
let's watch a movie later
嚟
on.
看 Transformer 2，
Let's watch Transformers.
我冇相信。
I don't believe it.
除非你講這個，好過講這個 movie 嘅 ticket。
Unless you show me the movie ticket.
嗱，你而家特擺要求誇，你講什麼？
And if your child would always be demanding for proofs every time, what would you be saying?
你講什麼？你計講
What would you say? You tell me.
誇，
You want to see and see and see.
你都去困啦你，
You better go home and sleep.
過去日本咯，
You want to go to Japan.
你愛啦你。
I'm not going to bring you to Japan.
有時咱總是要求真最 evident，
Sometimes we demand for a lot of evidence.
有時是需要，
Sometimes there is a need for
特
that.
別咱嘅信心實在無夠嘅時陣。
Sometimes when our faith is really weak, we may
但是
need
你
that.
嗱規世人都是要求誇， 看到嘅證據，
But if all your life you always want to see visible proofs,
你嘅心是永遠都未進步。
then your faith will never grow.
上帝讓你看，
God allowed him to see.
但係上帝有信無俾讓你看。
God sometimes allows you to see signs,
就像
but
咱
sometimes He
做
doesn't
父母的
allow you
人
to see signs, just like as parents.
咱為咗囡仔嘅進步，
For the sake of the growth of our children,
幫助你，
sometimes we help them.
有時候無俾幫助你。
Sometimes we don't want to help them,
為咗好啲囡仔靈性慢慢嘅進步，
So that-
生命慢慢嘅成熟，
so that their spiritual lives, their lives will mature.
叫做幫助人。
May God help
你講
us.
咪？
Take a look at this.
當基甸嘅經驗好啲滯啊，上帝無可能同我動ใจ信，上帝及你動ใจ。
When Gideon's experience told him that God was not with him, God was in fact with him.
好啦，下食上戰爭同一個弟子，
And this allows us to learn something very important.
唔通用經驗限制了咱明白咱嘅上帝。
Do not allow your experience to limit you or keep you from knowing God.
假最時陣，
Many times,
咱嘅心是無進步，
our faith is not growing
因為咱嘅經驗就做咱進步嘅阻擋。
because our experience is actually a hindrance to our progress.
我嘅經驗是安尼，
My experience tells me so.
好咱唔當好上帝限制你自己所在
Let
嚟。
us not allow our experience to limit God.
咱做父母嘅人，
As parents,
省，
it is the same principle.
唔當限制你嘅囡仔。
Do not limit your children.
好啲囡仔發揮伊所明白嘅代志。
Do not control your children, but allow our children to grow in their knowledge.
你講咪？
Take a look at this.
等我一個學生，
For example, as
伊
a
去讀
student,
冊，
he goes to school,
今日上次嚟咯，
and today the teacher
上
comes.
次頭一句話講，
First thing that the teacher
今
asks,
日咱是畫圖
today the teacher says that today we're going to do some drawing.
drawing，即係囡仔隨笑，哇佢話我俾畫什麼？我俾畫 tiger、elephant、lion，哇就畫個嘅，哇接對。
And the child immediately would have this idea that I'm going to be drawing a lion, a tiger, or something.
上次講 no，今日咧咱畫灰 flower。
But the teacher says, no, today we're going to be drawing flower.
OK，冇緊，繼續。
And so he said, it's okay.
Some
Okay, let me think
flower.
about what kind of flower.
紅色嘅、紫色嘅、大層嘅、細層嘅，有最燒。
Red or green or a big flower or small flower, a lot of different kinds of flowers. He
忽然
thinks
間
about it.
就自己飛起嚟，
Suddenly, the teacher takes out a flower.
即係灰是 brown 色嘅灰
And it's a
色嘅
brown
灰，
flower.
或者地幫你食。
He puts it there in the vase and says, draw this flower.
所以就見到度畫咯，
And your child starts to draw.
第二下擺入嚟，
And then he comes in,
Yes, Yanni.
back again, does the same thing.
或者嘅
Draw this one.
囊中是 brown 色嘅灰，brown 色嘅灰，brown 色嘅灰，
It's always the brown flower that he would be drawing.
即係見啊，
The child,
畫了3年，
after 3 years,
都是 brown 色嘅灰。
is always drawing brown flowers.
後來3年以後，
And after 3 years,
已經移民啦，畫一個學堂。
he migrates or he changed to another school.